Why is the king looking for you? The king is trying to serve a meal. And is looking for a vessel that can serve the meal. Show me first 2 Timothy 2:20. 2 Timothy 2:20. The king is trying to serve a meal. And is looking for vessels that can. He said, for in a well-furnished kitchen, there are not only crystal goblets and silver platters, also waste cans and compost buckets. Some containers used to serve fine meals, others used to pack out garbage. KJV says, they are not only vessels unto gold, on silver, unto earth, unto wood, but some unto honor, some unto dishonor. So what makes a vessel unto honor? What makes a vessel unto dishonor? Is it the gold that makes it dishonor? Is it the silver that makes it dishonor? Or is it the earth that makes the vessel unto honor? So look at all these containers. The king has a meal. Can you climb upstairs? Show me. Oh. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse chapter 1, verse 26 to 30. Take a good look, friends, at who you were when you got called into this life. I don't see many of the brightest and the best among you. Not influential, not many influential, not many from high society family. Next verse. Isn't it obvious that God deliberately chose men and women that the culture overlooks and exploits and abuse? Next verse. Choose these nobodies to expose the hollow pretensions of the somebodies. That makes it quite clear that none of you can get by with blowing your own horn before God. So God has a fine meal in a fine plate. I think when God wants to serve this meal, he should look for a fine plate. So, this is a glass plate. This is a ceramic plate. This is a stainless plate. This is ikoko. And this is representing different lives. Somebody is saying, I'm a fine meal, I'm a fine plate. I came from the highest background. Somebody is saying, I'm a ceramic plate. We are not too bad. Somebody say, I'm a stainless plate. We are okay. Somebody say, I am nobody. So if a king wants to eat from a plate, which plate will the king choose? The king will pick the best plate. But what makes the king eat? It is where the king of kings serves. So where will the king of kings serve his meal? Oh, Jesus. This plate can look horrible. If the king of kings serves in a plate, that place becomes special. So it's okay to be nobody from the beginning, but let him serve into you. So there is pounded yam here that the king of kings want to serve. So the king of kings is now looking, where will I serve this meal? He looks at this plate, is fine. But if I serve here, this one will be proud. That is because I'm fine. He moves. This is, I mean, if I serve here, this one we think is because of his qualification. The king looks, if I serve here, this one we think is because he's just too special. This one, he has nothing to boast about. So the king decided to serve his meal here. The king decided to put his pounded yam here. There is a big meat here. The king decided to serve it inside this place. So these places are fine. But where did the king serve into? Can he serve into your life? This one doesn't look attractive. This one doesn't look qualified. This one doesn't look presentable to the natural eyes. But the king is saying, I like to serve in things like this because he will forever be grateful. it's okay to be down. Okay. So go back to verse 26 again. Let's start. He said the king wants somebody to come and hit now. The king wants somebody to come and hit. The king wants somebody to hit. So he said, my brother and sister, consider who you were when God called you. Go back to Message version. Yeah. When God called you, he said, take a good look, friends, at who you were when you were called into this life. I don't see many of the brightest. Well, can I see the bright guy? Oh, Jesus. Who is going to eat this meal? Who is going to eat this meal? Oh, see the bright guy. Come like this, come like this. He even has bodyguards. Yeah. They are even carrying his purse, carrying his bags for him. They even have to pick his phone. He has 3 phones. Oh my God. He said, and not brightest among you, not many influential. This one very influential guy, very influential. He is the CEO of the greatest company in town. Not many from the high society families. This man is a big man. He's a politician. He's in the first class. So he's the one that come. He's the one that should hit the meal of the king. So he looks like somebody who can eat. But the king knows if he sees food in this plate, he will reject it. So he was checking this plate, he didn't find anything. He checked this place, he didn't find anything. He checked this plate, didn't find anything. He got here, God forbid me. That's why you can't be the one to eat. So the king don't choose the wise. He doesn't choose the noble. He doesn't choose the mighty. Why? They will boast in their strengths. You can. But who will eat this meal? Now go back to KJV and do me 27. Who will eat this meal? For you see your bread. He said, but God has chosen foolish things. Is there a foolish person there? Oh, hey, he has chosen. He doesn't even have good clothes. Hey. Foolish thing to confound the wise. He has chosen weak, so frail. He doesn't have bodyguard to defend himself. To confound the thing that are mighty. Next one. Hey, a best thing, this best of the world. The things which are despised. Even his church is faded. God decided to choose. This is to bring to naught the things that were. He said, you don't look like it. If I do something great with you, you will be grateful. He said, come. Next verse. That no flesh should glory in his presence. He knows if he sees the food, this is the food for you. You see? Look at him. Let's check what he will do with the food. Even though it's not in the best plate, what will he do? Hey, the plate is even look like a plate of elbow. He said, do anything with my life. He said, do anything with my life. Lord, you can do anything with my life. You can do anything. He said, that's the man I'm looking for. The man that can say, Lord, do anything with my life. I am nothing without you. He said, that's the man I'm looking for. You can do anything with my life. The king is looking for a man that can agree that you can do anything with my life. He's not looking for the mighty. He's not looking for the strong. He's not looking for the noble. He's looking for a meek man that can say, Lord, no matter how you lift me, it is you. You can do anything with my life. Oh, Shebi wala mokoko. Aye mi o. Olúwa mọ̀ mí bó ti fẹ́. Ṣebí wọ́n làwọn kòkó. Ayé mi o. Olúwa mọ̀ mí bí o ti fẹ́. Bí o bá mọ̀ mí, mẹ́rí bó ti fẹ́. Bí o bá mọ̀ mí, ayé mi adùn wò. Ṣebí wọ́n làwọn kòkó. Ayé mi o.
Olúwa mọ̀ mí o.